Doo-dee-doo. Doo-dee-doo. The hell? Why is this paused? What's going on, Wyldstyle? How are you? What's going on, Oracles and Beyond? How are you? Hold on just 1 second. All right. How you doing? I'm blessed to be alive each and every day because tomorrow's never promised. How are you? How you doing, Kevin Hart? How are you? Thoughts on COVID is pissing me off. Hell yeah, Kevin. Hell yeah, brother, man. How you doing, J Cash? How are you? Greetings. What's up? What's up, Dice Golden? How are you? Well, you want up here to express your feelings there, Mr. Kevin Hart, Wyldstyle? You want up here? Anybody want up here? Join the panel with me? Talk about it. Free your mind. I know it's early in the morning, but I'm blessed to be alive each and every day because tomorrow's never promised. That's how I'm feeling. Wyldstyle wants on the panel. All right, Wyldstyle. Hold on just a second here. Paste. And there's the link. There's the link. So how's everybody doing this fine, beautiful morning? I know it's early in the morning. I know it's 6:30 in the morning. I'm tired of hearing about this COVID. Me too, really, Dice, but it's hurting us, bro. I'm going to the toilet first. Oh God, don't need to see Wyldstyle on the toilet. Don't need to see that. I'm tired of hearing about it too, Dice, to be honest with you, but it's destroying a lot of things. It really is. It's cutting a lot of things back for us Americans who take things for granted. You want to go on a beach and surf? That'd be awesome. I can't surf, but hey, you know, some people can out there. I can't, but you know, whatever. I got 5 people up in the chat. I hope you all are giving me at least a thumbs up anyway. I know it's really early in the morning. I understand that. Kevin, you want up here, bro? Dice, you want up here? Anybody? Besides Wyldstyle? Because Wyldstyle's coming. Oh, there's my wife. There's my beautiful wife. Hi, Vampira.
Hello.
How are you, sexy?
Fine.
All righty. It's a nice looking leg you got there. So, free your mind, Vampira. Free your mind. How you doing, TJ? Thank you, TJ. I do appreciate you sharing me out on Twitter. Thank you, my man. So, Vampira, what is your thoughts on COVID-19?
I have a lot of thoughts. I think everybody should take it more serious. I know everybody's tired of hearing about it. It is tiring of hearing about it. But when it's taking lives and taking them as fast as they are, I'd rather listen to it. Because you might not be here tomorrow.
Me too, Calmaster. I wish it was over too, bro. How you doing, J Kush? How are you? Yeah, I wish it was over too. Hey, Terry Cope, how are you?
It would be over if everybody would just listen and do what they're supposed to do.
I agree. Because some people ain't taking this stuff seriously, man. You know, me and my kids have been inside nearly 3 weeks. Right, Terry? Hey, chocolate chip Minnie Mouse, how are you? Mint Mouse, how
People
are
ain't
you?
gonna take it serious until it comes to them. Then it's gonna get serious.
That's true. That's very, very
You need to
true.
stop it before it gets to you.
Right? You got to prevent it. You got to do all the necessary stuff for it not to reach you or your family. Like wash hands. Sanitize and do all the stuff that you need to do. You know.
Which should have been done in the first place to start with.
Well, yeah,
You shouldn't have to make people wash their hands and stay clean. You should
this
have been
is
doing
true.
that anyways.
This is true.
And I do think it's crazy how they're going out in the stores buying everything like that and not leaving stuff for others.
That is a little
There's more,
ridiculous.
that's selfishness, and there's more than just you that need stuff. Other people need it too.
Right, I agree. If anybody else wants to,
Not just the elderly. I mean, elderly, yes, they need it too, but also people with kids and just normal, just even if you're single, you still got to have stuff. Period. Point blank.
right, I agree. If anybody else wants to come up here on the panel and talk about this, there's the link. Come on up. How you doing? How you doing, Marauder? Hey, I may come up. I'm good, but we'll be a lot better when I get my IVs today. I'm sick as a dog right now and weak. I understand that, TJ. It is very serious, man. It is. I'm glad you take it serious, chocolate chip, because it is a serious matter.
See, and people can't even go to the doctors because you got to worry about this COVID-19. I mean, you can't even go there. You got to have a virtual call, have a prescription called in. What if it's the wrong prescription that's getting called in because they can't thoroughly look at you? Cancer patients like me can't even go to the cancer center and get what you need.
Right.
So, yeah,
If-
all the schools are down for all this. But how many parents out there are doing homeschooling for their kids? At least give their kids an education. No, they're taking the free time and just letting them do whatever they want. Hell with that. I'm doing the homeschooling so my kids can have an education.
oh Lord, Vampire
You
getting
know,
mad.
oh, this is pissing me off. Man, I know I can cuss on your stream, so I don't care. You don't like my language? Exit.
Yes, you can cuss on my stream, Vamp. You know that, honey. You know I don't give a shit. Margaret, hi.
We all just got to stay safe and protect each other. And I also think, like I said earlier, all these famous people out there, all these stars, actors, everything, they need to start putting in money to the COVID fund or something and start helping these hospitals out here.
I would
Start helping us. You got the money to do it. They all need to go out and donate stuff. It pisses me off. I'm getting angry now.
I would agree with you, Vamp, on that. I think all the football players and the NFL players and the Major League Baseball players, and they all making money. All of them are welly, really wealthy, and I feel that they could come in there and they could help out too by helping donate some stuff to hospitals to whatever they want to whatever they do. If they don't want their name on it, make it anonymous or whatever. Hello, Wyldstyle, by the way. You're frozen, I think. Yep, she's frozen. Oh, there she goes. Hello, Wyldstyle. How are you?
Oh, hi. How are you?
I'm blessed to be alive each and every day because tomorrow's never promised. How are you?
Yeah, I feel the same. I feel exactly the same. That's how I'm feeling at the moment. Just grateful.
That's how we all are feeling right now because of this COVID-19 stuff.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's really crazy. I just had to have a cigarette because I've never done this before.
Why, you've never jumped up on a panel before?
No, it's my first time. So I just, yeah.
Yes, I got one. I got
Have a
Wyldstyle.
cigarette.
I got
I think I need
Wyldstyle
one.
panel
I think I
carry.
need one. I actually think I need one. It's a good time to have one. You know what I mean?
Right, right. I completely understand. What is your thoughts on this COVID-19 there, Wyldstyle? How do you think? What do you think? Hey, Gemma Harvey, how are you?
I think it's crazy. It's kind of crazy and scary all at the same time. But then I think in another sense it could be like Mother Nature healing, because everything stopped all around the world. Like first time in history, everything has stopped. I don't think that any time in history we could say that everything stopped all at once.
That is true. That is true. Hey, Owen, how are you? That is true. I mean, just like I was listening. I was listening to football, the football channels on the way up here, on the way, to do this panel when Vamp suggested it. So I'm going to do it. So, um, yeah, they don't even know if they're going to have a football season this year or.
Oh, they're not. They're not.
College football is basically shut down already.
Yeah, there ain't gonna be no football.
Which
I think like this year you can just wipe it all out. Just forget it. Like don't even make any plans. But that's how I'm thinking. I mean, some people are like, oh no, it's going to come right, and we're all going to go back to normal again. Me personally, I don't think so.
there is so many people that's dying because of this COVID-19. It's ridiculous. If anybody wants to come up on panel and join us and talk about your thoughts and your feelings about COVID-19, come on up. I can only have 6 up here, so I'm going to be dropping people down. If anybody else, if I get more than 6 people that want to come up, but that's what it's all. That's what it's doing there. Welcome, Blood Dragoon. How are you?
All right. So I changed my name from Death Dragoon.
Yeah, I see it. I've seen that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Casper, how are you? Or Cancer, how are you? So, what do you think? What do you think? I want each and every one of y'all's opinion, going from me to Vampira to Dragoon to Wyldstyle. What do you think they could do to get this under control? Vampira, you first.
Follow directions, probably stay inside, keep cleaning the hands, do all the necessary things you need to do.
All right.
Everybody keeps going out. It's just going to get worse. It's spreading minute by minute.
It is.
The hospitals don't even have enough to provide.
That's true. That's very, very true. Dragoon, what do you think?
Self-defense.
What do you mean self-defense? What do you mean self-defense? Explain yourself.
Well, if you're being attacked by anyone, including female, you better defend yourself.
But we're talking about COVID-19, bro. Not being attacked on.
I don't. That's a long time. That's a long time ago. Pass.
Okay. Wyldstyle. What do you think? What do you think could we be done to to protect ourselves?
Yeah, I think follow the guidelines, do what they're saying to do, because the reason they're saying to do that is to stop the spread. And if it is contagious, is what they're saying, they need to control it now. Otherwise, it's going to be like China.
That's true. Right now, New York is the most infected place in the United States right now. How you doing, Brandon? How are you doing? Hawk the fam, James? How are you? How are you doing, Sheila? Sorry I didn't say hello to everybody coming in. We're talking about the COVID-19.
I also think it's a population control too. I think China knew what they were doing because they never have been able to take us down in war, so they figured out something to try to take us all down.
Well, I also feel
Trump needs to take the army over there and blow them away.
Well, I also know that I also do know that Lady Zed Life, how are you? Lady Zed Life, how are you? Gemma Harvey, how are you? Yeah, Gemma's been here. I don't know if she's going to get on the panel or not there, Vampira, but I think she's scared. I think Gemma's scared. But anyway, if you I was told yesterday, how you doing, Jessa, how are you? I was told yesterday that there was a post that was posted on Twitter the other day, and it said, hey, Runny Bear, how you doing, Runny Bear? That there was a post on Twitter about 5 days earlier, before COVID-19 came out, and it was from what's it called? Russia or China, that says, hey, USA, we have a gift for you. And 5 days later, the COVID virus came out. Dorito, what's going on, my man? How are you? So yeah, if that ain't coincidental, I don't know what is. Because that's kind of messed up right there. Hey, USA, I have a gift for you, or we have a gift for you. That's kind of messed up right there. Why would you want to destroy people's lives? Why do this?
Population control. That's what it is.
Yeah. Speaking of population control, who's backing this virus? Bill Gates is the one that is backing this virus. He funded the money. He funded the money for all this, for this virus stuff to be in effect. He funded the money, and Bill Gates, as everybody knows, wants the population of the U.S. to die down. So how you doing, Pastor Heaven Farms? How are you? Running Bear, how are you? All Pot, how are you? Hello, everybody. Chocolate chip. Yeah, I'm serious. Bill Gates is the one that is trying to. He wants to.
So you're talking about the virus?
Yeah. Hold on, Death Dragoon. Hold on. He is one of the ones that's trying to get the population down. How you doing, Miss Mora? Kitty, how are you? Host, where are you from? I'm new here. I'm from Indiana. That's where I'm at. And we're talking about the COVID virus. I want your thoughts on it. If you want to jump up on the panel, then be my guest. We have my beautiful wife, SDMF Vampira, up on the panel. We got Dragoon Gaming, and we have Wyldstyle. So if anybody else would like to jump up here and share your thoughts, and be my guest.
About the virus, I don't even stay that much out. So about the virus, I usually wear like protection stuff to shield me from it.
It's airborne. It's airborne.
Yeah.
It can't really be that.
Yeah. Wear a hospital mask.
What else would you use?
Well, I'll wear a scarf, a coat, a hospital mask, and cover my face.
Okay, but would you wear gloves too? Because you pick it up off and stuff like that.
Yeah, everything. Wear everything.
I had a lady up on my panel yesterday. Her name was Tony Damien, and she said her husband has to go to work. Her husband has to go to work because of I wear gloves and masks. Exactly right, Hawk fam. I agree. Brandon, how are you? Can I go up, host? If you want to come up and share your thoughts on this, sure, come on up. There's the link. I just dropped it in the chat. Psycho Ducky, my dude, how you doing? Hey, David, how are you? But yeah, there was a lady that was on my panel yesterday, and she said that her husband has to go to work. He cannot work from home. So he goes home. Hey, Leonard Shea, how are you? Her husband has to go to work and has to go to work, and hello Mora Kitty. Hold on just a second, please. Has to go to work, and then when he comes home, he has to strip in the garage. He has to strip all of his clothes off and immediately throw them in the washer, and then immediately go into the shower. So I mean, it's deadly. It's everywhere. It's nothing that you it's nothing that you want to do. So it's bad. It's bad, and some people out here are not taking it serious. I've seen it. Vampira, my wife, we have seen it, and it's nothing to play with. It's nothing. It's killing people left and right. It's ridiculous.
Dang.
So, what do you think? What do you think could? I don't know, Running Bear. I don't know, bro. What do you think is? Do you think there's something else that could? Starkey, you went up on the panel, Starkey.
Come up here and share your opinion.
Yeah, Starkey, come on up here and show your
I'm getting ready to go to bed again.
Starkey, you're awesome. Gemma,
It's
get
almost 7 o'clock
up here on this panel. But anyway, is there anything that you think the government is not telling us? Do you think that what do you think about it? Do you think there's something that the government is not telling us?
Yes.
Vampira says yes. What do you say, Dragoon?
I think they're trying to tell everybody it's getting under
Agreed.
control.
Agreed.
They're trying to.
Same thing.
They don't want us to all go in panic, and really, we all have the right to know. This is all of our lives.
That's right. Wyldstyle, what do you think?
Well, some people think it's a hoax.
I agree. Some people are not taking.
Some people are, honestly, they honestly think it's a scam. And I was watching David Icke. Do you know David Icke?
No.
No. Okay. Look up David Icke. After this, I'll leave a link. And he's like, what is he? I don't know. He's like a truther. Yeah, truth. He's in the truther movement. But I think he's an agent. And first thing he says is, "Oh, it's a scam." And they're just using it to try and control us. So
I'm getting ready to go back to bed.
yeah.
All right, Dragoon. You want to go back to bed, bro? I understand, my man. Thanks.
Because it's 7 o'clock a.m. right here.
All right, my dude.
Yeah, good to see you again.
Good to see you too, Dragoon. Take care, bro.
But I don't think it is. I actually do think that maybe the government is telling the truth this time. Yeah, sure, they've probably lied about a lot of other things, but I think quite possibly this time they really are telling the truth.
Well, I on one hand do not think they're telling everything what's going on, because it's kind of like a sleight of hand thing. I could tell you what I'm doing with my right hand, but what I'm doing with my left hand is totally different.
Yeah.
So that's why I think it's different. Dragoon, are you getting off the panel, bro? All right, I think he's gone. So I think it's kind of like a sleight of hand thing. I really do.
Mhm.
Like there's something in the background that's going on that they're not telling us.
Yeah,
I really think that there's something else that's not being told.
yeah, yeah. Always is. There always is something, isn't there?
Always something.
Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't be normal if there wasn't something that they were hiding. So, I mean, it is awful because no one actually knows, and it's just making people worry,
That's true. That's very,
and
very
it's
true.
making people scared, and and it's not fair because a lot of people can't work. Like we've stopped working for 4 weeks. We can't work. Like my kids can't go to school for 4 weeks.
Our
Uh,
schools got shut down.
it's a long time.
Right, right. Our schools got shut down.
Yeah, well, ours have too, have been shut down. The only thing that's open is the supermarket, and you're only allowed out for essentials. So, like, you can't even go for a long distance ride in your car out to the country or anything like that. You have to stay in your area. It's crazy what they're doing. Um, but you have to kind of like trust. Well, it is for the right reasons, and hopefully it's not for some other reason.
Right, I agree.
Yeah.
Hold on just a second. I have a guest in my studio. Yes, ma'am. Okay. All right. Um. Okay, honey. Right. I don't know. Let's see. What's some of the chat saying here? It says it's not fair for us to be left in the dark like this. I agree, chocolate chip. I agree wholeheartedly. It came in a time when the federal retirement age changed. It comes at a time when the stock market was doomed to collapse. It happens all the time when mainstream lost to Blood X and others. I agree, Reddy Bear. I agree. Terry Cope says I had to quit. I had to quit my job so I can be home to watch my kids. Now no money for food. School's closed, and here until at least May 1st. So making the best of the situation. That's all we can do, Terry Cope. I do agree with that. And it's hard. It's hard on anybody.
Mm.
It's not hard on just Americans, because that overseas has got it too. The UK has got it. Canada's got it, and it's ridiculous on everything that's getting shut down. On everything that's getting shut down and everything that we have to do to protect ourselves and our families, everything else is getting shut down, and you're not allowed to leave your house unless it's for the bare essentials. So yeah, it's getting ridiculous. It really is.
It is. It is. It's crazy what's happening. Like, this is the first week. This is the end of the first week for us of lockdown, and today was a really nice sunny day, and like you can see the neighbours are getting stir crazy. There's no traffic on the road. Like I live on a busy road. It is dead. It's like the first time there's been no traffic on our road. It's like a ghost town. Like the streets deserted, and like it was a really sunny day today. So everyone was out. Everyone was walking their dogs, cycling. I mean, they're going stir crazy, aren't they? Stuck in their homes. So they've obviously just thought, bugger it. And it was a lovely day. And I just watched them all walking up and down the street, going for their walks, going for their jogs, bike riding, on their scooters with their kids. like they're on holiday, but there's no cars. Like I live on a busy road, and it's jam packed with traffic. It's non-stop traffic. Nothing.
Right.
It's so quiet. It's deadly quiet. It's something out of the Twilight Zone.
Right. And what do you think, speaking of schools, because I see Yasmin Wu and Vampira was talking about it. Wyldstyle was talking about it. Hi Bossy, how are you? What do you think? Our kids, because of this virus, our kids can't even go outside and enjoy summer vacation off of school. They have to stay inside, for fear of getting this virus. And I think it's bullshit. That's what I think it is.
Oh, the kids in my neighbourhood are all outside playing. Everything's normal except no one's working and there's no cars on the road. And kids are not going to school and we're not working.
Right.
It's crazy. It's like I said, it's something out of the Twilight Zone.
You're right. You're right, Terry. Cope kids cannot be kids right now. Exactly right. I do agree with you. And it's bullshit. All because of some man-made virus that wants to wipe out half of the United States and Canada and everybody. It's fucking nuts. It is. And I just don't understand it. I don't. Why would anybody want to do this? This is beyond anything I have ever seen. The swine flu, and what was that other disease that was going around?
Black plague.
H1N1.
Yeah, the H1N1. This is the most deadliest thing that has ever struck, and it's wiping masses. It's wiping people completely clean. It's wiping everybody out. Because it's hurting us in the economy, as in nobody's getting money, as in our kids ain't getting an education. We are stuck in the house. We cannot do a damn thing about it. We can't do a damn thing about it, and it's killing our economy.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of things out there that's hurting us, and this is by far the worst that I have ever seen.
I just I feel sorry for those families that aren't getting any assistance and they've been laid off with work and they've got like 4 or 5 kids to feed. Or the solo mums that have to go to hospital to give birth and there's no one at home to look after the kids.
Exactly right. Here's
it's a nightmare.
Here's we ain't going to have doctors because the doctors are going to catch it.
It's a nightmare.
Here's you another thing.
Wow.
Here's you another thing. My wife went to the hospital. All right. My wife went to the hospital last night. I couldn't even be in the hospital with her. She had to go in there alone. She couldn't be in there. She had to go in by herself, and it was fucking ridiculous. I wasn't allowed to go because my wife was having chest pains. I wanted to be there with my wife. And what they do, they stop me at the door saying, "Sir, you cannot come in here. It's not it's not good for you. You cannot be here. You cannot be with your wife." You know how bad I wanted to rip these people apart? That's my wife. That's the woman I love. That's the woman I want to be with. Do you think I even, I wanted to be there. I wanted to be there with her and for her, but I couldn't. And having somebody tell me that I can't go to the hospital with my wife is bullshit.
Yeah. There's something not right. There's something weird going on for sure. It's
Is there anybody else that's in the chat that would like to come up and share their opinion on this COVID-19? Terry Cope or Ghost Pirate or Chocolate Chip, Cancer, Running Bear, Vampira. You know, if you want to come back up on the panel. Anybody? Bossy, you want to come up? What about the disgusting people that think it's fun to cough on others for fun? I know, right, Bossy? That's ridiculous. I agree. That is utter bullshit. And I think if you do that for fun, I think you should be charged with attempted murder because that's just not fun at all. That shit is no fun at all. Just because you want to try to do something for fun and try to do that, I think they should be charged. You want to cough on me thinking it's funny? All right, I'm going to either beat your ass or I'm going to beat your ass and then I'm going to take you to be arrested for it because that shit's wrong.
Well, I watched people walking up and down my street today while I was out on my veranda, and I thought, thank God the fence is like so far away they can't get near me to cough on me because no one was wearing a mask. The only people that wore a mask today, walking down the street today, were two Chinese people. They were the only ones.
Right. Hello, Apple. We got some people coming in the chat. Hello, Dakota. How are you? Bossy, I agree. Beat their ass. You know, yes, I seen there was a lady that coughed on $35,000 worth of food in a department store. And
that's disgusting.
That is disgusting. You're absolutely correct.
It's disgusting. I mean, even on a normal day, it would be disgusting. But the fact that she's done it now is even worse. Like, cover it up, bitch.
Right?
Hey. Gag it.
Right?
Need a restraining order on that one.
Anybody want to come up on the panel and share your thoughts, you can. The link is in the chat. If anybody wants to come up and share your opinion on this, feel free. TJ, anybody? Gemma? You're good waiting on this pandemic to end. I don't think there's any hope in sight there, Dakota. I really don't. I really don't think there's any bright light at the end of the tunnel for this one. Okay, Bossy, not a problem. See, yeah, in 1918 they were they shot folks for not wearing masks for the Spanish flu. Lordy be. I would whoop my kids' asses for doing disrespectful stuff like that. My kids know better. Exactly right, Terry. That's what we do. We go out there. We as parents teach our kids to right from wrong. Us as parents, it is our responsibility to teach our kids right from wrong. And for an adult to deliberately cough over food, what is for what is going on today, that should be attempted murder. I'm sorry, it really should be.
Yeah. It's disgusting on a normal day to do that. Like, manners, you cover your mouth when you cough around food. Everyone knows that.
It's ridiculous, man. It really is.
But yeah, they should be wearing a friggin' mask or get a handkerchief.
No, she did it on purpose. She just went.
What?
Yeah, she did it on purpose.
Purpose.
Yeah, she did it on purpose.
Yeah, no, that's out of order. That's deliberate. I mean, well, why is she doing it on purpose? Is she tested positive?
The store had to throw away $35,000 worth of food.
Oh, mate, they should have fined her ass, made her pay for it.
How are you going to pay for it? You ain't got a job. You
Oh
ain't got
yeah,
a job to go into.
yeah. But what was it, deliberate, or
Yes, it was
was she
deliberate.
sick?
She
She
was
actually
sick.
deliberately did that.
Well, no, she was sick and deliberately coughed on the food.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you know you're sick like that, you shouldn't even be out like that. And if you are, you need to cover it up. And, don't cough over food. It's common sense, isn't it? Well, for
It is.
most people, it should be common sense. Maybe not for that one. Maybe it's not common sense.
Right.
But manners.
You're right, Bossy. I've never seen the world at a complete standstill. You're exactly right, Bossy. It is very, very bizarre. You are very correct on that statement. Our town used to be hopping from daylight to sunset, and now there is very, very limited cars out anymore. Gas prices is dropping. Everything is dropping,
Yeah.
and it's all because of this. All because of this pandemic that's going on, and it's just retarded. It really is.
Yeah, I agree. It is. It's like one week in a lockdown, and I'm starting to get pissed off already. I mean, like, I can't even go to the dentist. I was lucky I got into the dentist just before it happened. But just stuff like that, just the basics, what people need, they're all shut down.
That's right. I agree.
It's all shut down. It's crazy.
It is crazy. You're exactly right. It is crazy. Yasmin
Um,
Moore says, I thought I would never see this in my lifetime. And I agree, Yasmin. I thought I would never see this either, because I try to teach my kids right from wrong and to how to live. Me and my wife do. And we try to teach them, the necessities that they're going to need for life after we're gone, after we're not here anymore on earth.
mm,
And then you get stupid adults that just want to come over and try to hurt you.
yeah,
I don't know. I don't know if they don't know any better. I don't know if they was dropped on their head numerous times as a kid. I don't know if they just deliberately like to hurting people. It's fucking retarded. It's ridiculous on this. It really is.
yeah. It's very bizarre. I mean, like, people were like thinking it's going to go back to normal, but I'm very suspect about that. I'm thinking there's more to it, and we won't know until another 3 weeks. We won't know.
Right.
So we're stuck in limbo, not really knowing.
Right. And on a side note, I hate sauerkraut. Sauerkraut's gross. Yuck. How you doing, Apple? How you doing? Much love to you. Apple's talking to you, Wyldstyle.
I can't even see the chat because I don't know what I'm doing. All I can see is your picture up on my phone. I'm on my phone at the moment, so I can't even see the chat.
It's fine. It's fine. I understand.
Yeah, but that's all right.
Um,
I'll just talk to you.
If there's anybody else that wants to come up on the panel, and join us up here and give your thoughts about it and say what you feel.
Yeah, come
on
up.
up.
Come up. Don't be shy.
I'll drop the link in the
I
chat.
won't bite.
Running Bear says, in my life, there are 2 accounts I recall where government used chemicals on its own citizens. That's U.S. to see the effects. And for use one enemy, we must be the enemy. I guess, Running Bear. I don't know, bro. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't.
Yeah,
I
I
literally
know.
don't understand why the government would do this and have Bill Gates back it with his money and have Bill Gates do this.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy stuff because, like, our local hospital's empty. It's empty. The hospital.
Right. Hey,
Well, this
Vamp.
isn't in New Zealand though. We are at the bottom of the world, but it's just a small island. But I'm like thinking, well, what's all the panic for? Why have we shut up everything? And well, we've had 200 cases, 1 death. I guess they're just trying to control it now because what was happening was the tourists were coming in and they were not going into quarantine. So I guess they've just panicked.
Right.
Because it's the tourists that have come in that have infected us, our country, and spread it around.
Hold on, Wyldstyle. I gotta say this.
Yeah.
I just got a super chat. Miss Mora Kitty, you didn't have to do it, but you did. Pow! Thank you for the super chat. I really do appreciate that, Miss Maria Kitty. Thank you very much. You didn't have to do nothing, but thank you very much. Vamp, you said we have to go. Vamp, do you want me to get shut down the stream and come with you, honey? Or what? I am waiting on your comment, sweetheart. If you need me to get off the panel and come and be with you, I sure will shut this down in a heartbeat. Yasmin Wu, you need me to shut down the panel and come to be with you. Okay. All right. So, guys, I'm sorry, but I have to get on off of here. Vamp needs me to be with her. As soon as I got somebody that's coming up on the panel, Angel of Peace. I don't know who that is. Device not connected. I don't know who that is. But, guys, I am going to have to get off the panel. My wife needs me, so I do have to get on off of here. Angel of Peace, I don't know who you are, but thanks for coming up. I'm getting ready to end the stream because of my wife needs me. So everybody out there, take care. Everybody be safe, please, and wash your hands, sanitize, be on cautious. Do everything you need to do and protect yourself and protect your family. It's very important out there for what is coming. They say the peak. They say the peak is right now. Hawk the fam, you are awesome. This pandemic is just crazy. Hawk the fam, you didn't have to do it, but you did. Pow! Thank you, Hawk the fam. I love you, brother, man. Thank you very much. But yeah, this epidemic is crazy. But I'd have to get on up of here, guys. You guys take care. Much love, much respect to you, and I will see all of you guys later. Thank you all for coming to this broadcast. You all have a good one.